back in business, folks. We are here for the weekly challenge, day 2 of 4, and that means we're on boards 4, 5, and 6. Our scores have been pretty hilarious so far. We've been tied for first on every single board, and we've been tied for first with varying numbers of people. Like with the first board, 75%, tied for first with a few people. Number two, tied for first with a lot more. Number three, tied for first with almost the whole field, 57.1%. And that's good, right? We're with the field. We're not below any of these scores, and we have this decision. One diamond passed to us. Make your bid, folks. What would you do if this was your hand? I'm going to take a little sip of coffee. Ah, I am awake. So there are two choices here. You can bid two clubs natural, or you can just bid three no trump. I'm going to do that one just to kind of keep the robots in the dark and also protect my king of spades, king 10 third of spades, really on opening lead. This shows 13 to 15 balanced, and it shows no four card major, right? That's all the robot's going to think we have, and that's exactly what we do have, right? So we've shown our hand quite well, and now we have an interesting choice here. Let's count our winners first. We're always going to start with kind of what we have as far as inventory at the beginning of tricks, and tricks are things that we can take right away. So we have three heart tricks. We have three diamond tricks, and that's it, folks. Those are the winners we have. We have six winners on this hand. Where are our potential extra tricks going to come from? Maybe one diamond, right? We're not going to get any extra hearts, but also maybe spades. And also a backdoor, maybe clubs on this hand. So we need three extras, right? So we're going to have to take one extra club. We're always getting one extra club, folks. So we'll be able to hammer out that ace of clubs. But I think maybe our best chance at extra tricks outside of that 10 of diamonds is spades, right? So I'm actually going to win in dummy. I'm going to win the queen of hearts. We might have some communication issues, but I want to lead the queen of hearts so I can immediately lead a spade towards my hand. That worked out well. So now, folks, now instead of six winners, we have seven, right? And the seventh winner is the king of spades, right? We've just developed a trick there, and now they're leading the eight of spades. I'm going to let this one go, folks. And I'm going to let this go because I know I'm going to take the king, but now I'm going to get to see this suit break evenly or not next. If a spade comes back, well, let's see what happens here first. Okay, so they let us win the king of clubs. That's not necessarily amazing for us. But let's see if spades are breaking. Yeah, they are, right? I don't need to see the next card. The jack means the nine is good, right? So now, here's what I do, right? I already have, oh my God, guys. I'm such an idiot. Hang on a second, folks. There it is. Sorry to delay the exposure of that trick counter there, but there we are, folks. We have three tricks so far, and that's our side right there. Right, three winners on the vertical side, our side. What do we have left? Well, now we have two hearts. That's five. We have three diamonds. And we have the nine of spades, right? So that is six rippers. We already have three. That's nine. I think that's probably better than a lot of people are doing already. And we might get a 10th trick with the 10 of diamonds. The classic mistake people make is they think the queen of clubs is good at this point, especially if we've taken time to calculate. Like, man, I won that club the first time. I have that. No, 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 no. No. They haven't played the ace yet. Don't get bamboozled in that way. So first off, I'm just gonna kind of clear out the heart suit. A diamond pitch is something we like to see there for sure. Another diamond pitch. Okay. It might be an embarrassment of riches on this one, folks, but we'll be happy we played spades first for sure. Wow, it is going to. The jack is going to fall, folks, and there it is. Don't take them out of order. Take that 10 of diamonds. Take that 9 of spades. Don't forget, there's your 10th ripper. This will not be tied for first, folks. This will be a good one. Wow. I mean, I thought it might be tied for first with a few people, but this is a hundo. Nice. It might have been the bid that got us this. Let's see. Um, so there's people bidding two clubs. Here's a diamond three now. Let's see how they played it, folks. It went heart to the ace. And yeah, when you play diamonds, you realize an extra trick right away. But now you have to back into the spade trick, right? If spades are 3-3, or if we just get an extra trick, we're doing real well here. So at this point, we did take one more than they did because we started spades a little bit earlier. Yeah, we'll take that 100. And instead of tying for first on all the boards, we're a clear first. Winner, winner. Chicken parm dinner, folks. 75%. after board 4, but lots of time left, folks. Let's not get too excited. And that's just a good lesson I have for all of you. Don't don't get too emotional on either edge of things, right? Don't get too up or too down when you're playing bridge because the game will surprise you in other directions no matter what. Here we have a 19 count. I'm going to press my advantage a little bit. I would always open this a diamond and rebid 2-0, but with the robots, I kind of upgrade all my hands 1 point with these robot tournaments. They're transferring to spades just like you would over 1-no trump. The same is true over 2-no trump. They're giving us a choice. Do we have 3 spades? If we do, we would bid 4 spades. If not, we just pass 3-no trump, and we do not have 3 spades. We don't have a fit. So we are passers here. We're going to play 3-no trump. And we don't hate any lead here. In fact, every suit looks like it's going to provide a trick for us. They've actually chosen one of the better ones. The club lead for them is good. Take a moment, folks. Let's do what we did in the last hand. We're playing 3-no trump again. How many winners do you count right away, folks? I count 5, right? 3 clubs. If I can get to the right screen here, 3 clubs, 2 hearts. That's it, right? I wish they let a heart in hindsight. Where are our extra tricks going to come from? Well, diamonds for sure. Diamonds for sure because that suit has 0 winners in it and it's going to provide us 3 winners. And hearts is another one that's going to provide us extra tricks for sure. All right, so here the question is, where do we win this trick? I don't think it makes a massive difference, but I'm going to win it in my hand first so I can just lead a diamond towards the queen and see what they do. Spades may provide us an extra trick. And notice I'm not winning the 10. I want to keep that queen of clubs over there for flexibility, just in case I want to get to that side and maybe lead a spade at some point. Who knows? All right, so here I'm just playing a low diamond to the queen. Looks like I might be trying to take some sort of finesse. I'm not. All right, I'm just kind of banging out the ace. Now let's see what they do. We hate a club here. I was going to say, we do not want to see a club, but that's, of course, what they've done. So at this point, we're going to win that queen. Most of the winners are going to be in our hand. This is tough. I might lock myself in my hand with this heart play, but it might be just the best possible play. I could also lead a spade right now towards my king, but now if they bang out a heart, or excuse me, a club, and now if I have to decide to take a heart finesse later, I'm taking way more risk. So here, folks, I'm just gonna hope I'm getting some extra tricks this way. I'm actually gonna play whatever. I'll play the 10 of hearts. I want to see a cover there. Okay, good. So the 10 of hearts was useful because they did have 4 hearts, right? So I get to stay on that side of the table, folks. I get to stay over there. I get to take a double dip of this finesse. Downside is the spade play. The heart finesse worked, and the spade play could have worked as well, which may have provided extra tricks to other players. But we will just be happy to take our winners here and leave with, I guess what we're going to end up with is 10. Maybe we'll get lucky with a play at the end here. We're going to try to something funky. We'll play the king of spades. Hopefully they have ace in 1 and the queen falls. Not happening. Ace of spades was on side. No. I don't know. It felt like too much risk for me, and I'll scoop up 64.3% instead. We'll see how that rated out amongst the other players here. How did we do? Okay, we're still tied for top. What a good field here. Nobody made 5. Maybe we had a pathway to that. And here's what I'm talking about, folks. Let me dip back into the spot I'm referring to. Right, so once we crush out that ace of diamonds, once we're here, right? Now that we know the heart finesse works, a spade towards the king would be amazing at this point, right? So now what do? They either hop ace, right? Or they duck and we win the king. Now we take the heart finesse the way we did, and we take one more trick. The problem with that is if it loses and they clear clubs out, and then we have to guess hearts and we get it wrong, now we're just in a world of hurt, and also we'll lose the queen of spades as well, right? So it seemed like too much risk. I'm glad that, well, it's in hindsight always bad when it works out, but it's nice that no one else was degenerately on the risk side of things anyway. So liking the scores so far. Here we have a 13 count that is not worth any sort of upgrade. We're going to open our minor suit. We're going to see partner bid a diamond. It goes a no trump. I have nothing to say here. In fact, this is, by the way, uh, notice that this player is the passed hand here. This is what we call the sandwich no trump. So this player cannot have a 1 no trump overcall, right? They've already passed as the bidder here. So this just shows the majors, actually, or it should. Let's make sure. It's 5-5 in the unbid suits. Yep. So here it's five spades and five hearts. They've chosen spades, and our partner has bailed out to three clubs. We like that, right? We have a good club holding. We're happy to play it there. Now it's gone three spades. It sounds like they might have a 9 card fit. I mean, I'm a bidder here, folks. I don't expect to take any club tricks against spades, and man, they're really putting the screws to us here. I mean, you got to guess lefty's short hearts, but our partner is short spades. Whatever. I'm not going to let them play four spades. I have no club tricks. I have maybe one heart trick, likely one heart trick. And it sounds like partner just has nothing. Okay, well, we'll take that one, folks. We might make this sucker. In fact, if I were a betting man, I would say, yeah, I would say we're not a huge dog to make this. What can we do? What can we do? We might have to. I mean, let's hope the diamonds are roughing out. We'll find out. It's unlikely though, right? The right-hand opponent did have one club. Maybe if they're 5-4, right? We have a shot here. Nah. Okay. So we're gonna have to lose one diamond, one heart, and one spade. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this, folks. They're gonna cash their diamond. Fine. If they didn't, folks, let's say they let a heart there, we would rough the heart. We would give them a diamond, right? We don't want to lead another spade because then they can tap us out, and then when we play the last card, we're cooked. But honestly, this feels like we would have. Let's see if we can think. We would have taken one club, and we would have taken one heart on this one. Would we have taken? We would have taken two diamonds also. So, oh, no, two diamonds, one heart, and one club. We should beat it, but how's five clubs? No one's bidding four clubs, I guess. Okay, let's look at this one, folks. Here, everyone just kind of bailed out for three spades here. That's kind of weird. So as it turns out, oh, some people did make four spades when they got there, but it doesn't look like maybe the robot just makes a bad play on our side because on any sort of lead here, we can take a club, two diamonds, and the ace of hearts. And that's what they did at the three level, but minus 50, 92.9%. We will take that. We'll take that right for the bank. Somehow somebody got to play four clubs and they doubled three spades. Interesting, and that got partnered to bid four clubs. It's not the worst idea. However, I'm not sure why we're doubling. Um, partner doesn't have a four-card heart suit, folks. So it's kind of weird. But good score for you, for sure. And we'll take 76.2% after six boards in first alone at the halfway point. Let's see if we can hold up for the rest of this event, folks. I'll see you for the rest of it.